there, so it's really hot outside and I just came from a workout, and I just want to touch upon some tips for hydration and what you want to look for when you're choosing a sports beverage or maybe something like a coconut water alternative. So here's a wall of coconut water, and before I explain different brands and everything, I just want to highlight the fact that if you're just exercising for about half an hour to an hour, you can definitely hydrate with just water alone. But when you're outside for long periods of time and you're sweating profusely, then you really want to make sure you hydrate well with electrolytes. So here in this wall I have a variety of coconut water available. And the one key thing you want to make sure is there's several brands out there, and the one I want to highlight is you want to make sure that it just says coconut water, no natural flavoring or whatever. It can have pulp if you do wish. Okay, so in this case it is coconut water and coconut pulp. That's okay, but you really want to avoid any brands that may have coconut water and the natural flavor. Okay, so really again, make sure that it's just coconut water and no natural flavor, because the natural flavor ones don't taste very good at all. So Thirsty Buddha is a good brand, Vita Coco is a good one, Coco Libre. Now I'm approaching the wall of sports beverages, all different brands. I'm gonna compare sports beverages versus coconut water. Right here it's just the regular Gatorade. This is actually G2, so it has less sugar instead it has artificial flavors. But you'll see here there's coloring in there, there's aspartame, there's a bunch of other crap in there that's not really good. And then this one's a regular Gatorade that is not G2, so it has regular sugar added to it. So it's 170 calories per bottle and 330 milligrams of sodium, which is the same as the G2 one, and then 90 milligrams of potassium. Coconut water, on the other hand, is only pure coconut water, nothing else. There is still sugar in it naturally from the coconut water, but there's no coloring. In terms of potassium, there's 395 milligrams and only 82 milligrams of sodium. So one thing you do have to watch out for is when you are drinking coconut water, it is advisable, especially again if you're sweating a lot, to add a bit of salt to your bottle. So what I would suggest is maybe a 1/8 to a quarter teaspoon of just table salt. You shake it up in there, and that way you just add a little bit of sodium to rehydrate your body if you're sweating. I just wanted to turn around the camera, but I just want to say that if you want to make your own homemade sports beverage, you can just mix freshly squeezed orange juice or lemon juice or lime juice, and then with a little bit of honey for that sugar to kind of give you that burst of just extra fuel, especially if you're working out for more than an hour, and then add about 1/8 of a teaspoon to a quarter teaspoon of sodium, and that could replace all these different other beverages on the shelves. A much more healthy alternative. I hope that was helpful. Have a great weekend.